Legos, and I also really like stuffed animals.
I also like Legos and stuffed animals. I usually like to, when I was little, I used to like to play with blocks, and I sometimes like to play with video games.
I played with a lot of quote-unquote action figures, as all my friends called them, because they didn't want to call them dolls. I also played with a lot of Legos, and I played with, actually, when I was playing with Legos, I had this huge setup, like really big setup.
I like to play with stuffed animals and dolls.
I don't really play with things. I read a lot and, well, I draw.
I kind of wish I had done more of that when I was a kid, because when I was younger, my dad didn't let me play with the toys that I wanted, which were necessarily girl toys. I wasn't allowed to play with them, and so it kind of cast this negative shadow on it. It's not necessarily a bad thing for them to play with things that are, kids to play with things that are pink or blue or red or whatever color. It doesn't really matter.
I've known boys, well, I know a boy that's obsessed with Aria Barbie dolls, so it's not all that unusual. My brother wasn't really interested in what people consider to be boy toys. He liked what people would consider dolls, I guess, so I wouldn't really consider that to be all that unusual.
I think definitely as a child, when I witnessed a boy playing with Barbies, I found it quite strange. Just because, and boys younger than me, just because I wasn't used to that. One time I was at my friend's house in Holland when I was 8, and we were playing with brats, and there was this neighbor boy who was about 6 who came over and he started playing with 2 male brats, and he started making them kiss, and we found that absolutely ridiculous.
I think it's fine as long as they like the toy and they want to play with it. I mean, yeah. They should be able to play with whatever they want.
It's a very interesting thing of, in the advertising sense, that it creates this idea that this toy or this type of toy is only for girls or boys, but it's the media that it casts this down shadow and creates a world where it's very segregated in terms of toy gender.
Absolutely not. I think that they should not keep it separate. I think they should keep Nerf the way it is, because a lot of girls do play with Nerf guns. I have seen the advertisements for both Lego Friends and the new Nerf line, Rebel. They're very directed, I guess I would say, towards a more girlier attitude. There is no indication that they're made for boys.
Headed for the open door. Tell me what you're waiting for.
All new Nerf Zombie Strike.
You guys ready for this? More than ready.
Let's blast some zombies.
I am strong, confident. I am powerful.
You guys ready for this? More than ready.
Let's blast some zombies.
Look across the great divide. Soon they're gonna hear the sound, the sound, the sound. We come running.
people say that I play like a girl. You bet I do. I am. I am. I am